everybody, hey everybody, Blind Wave crew back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Eric.
And we're back with more Supernatural.
Super excited for it.
It's gonna be awesome. We're really excited for this.
Yeah.
Calvin, what happened last time?
Let's see. Sam and Dean went to a little town in something like Nebraska,
Well,
and they found it's their old house, right? Yeah.
Darkness?
No, home. Like they talked to Miss Cleo and
Calvin,
like she was
you
telling
said
them about
that you
the house and stuff.
You said you were caught up.
Calvin,
You watched it with me.
you didn't tell him. You're supposed to tell him, Eric. Did you not
Tell me what?
This is.
I forgot to tell Calvin that we're no longer doing the catch-up right now. You were supposed to watch fucking 12 seasons worth of
12?
content.
I don't have internet. How am I going to do that?
I forgot. He doesn't have internet. He has no internet.
Okay, well,
Well, you
guys, the new season is upon us. Me and Aaron are all caught up, and Calvin,
yeah, we're doing
you
season.
just gotta get the hell
Yeah,
out of
season
here.
12, Calvin.
Drove all the way over here.
I know.
Sorry. You
3 hours.
You've been sitting.
Yeah. See you, Calvin. We'll see you in the summer, I guess.
Oh!
Okay,
All right, I need to get rid of this chair then, right?
No, Aaron, I have an idea of who can fill the chair.
What? Who? What? What?
Yes!
Did you plan this?
Yes. Eric and his marvelous beard.
Don't suck up to me.
What are you doing here? You live here?
So for anybody that's upset with that little prank we just pulled, we decided a couple weeks ago that we wanted to start jumping on to the new season of Supernatural.
Jump on it!
We heard so much that seasons 11 was so great,
Yes.
and people were upset that we weren't reacting, and we were doing the catch up with Calvin, but that it's gonna take like 5 years.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So what we
Take a while.
decided is go on a break from that, and we're going to actually watch live. However, that required us to catch up on 2 seasons of Supernatural in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, so all that like, where's the new Supernatural episode
Yeah.
and stuff? We're like,
We
well,
purposely were not answering.
we're not answering that. We're busy watching two to
Yeah.
3 seasons of Supernatural that we've been behind on. So.
And if you're upset that we didn't react to those seasons, you have a right to be upset because they were fucking awesome.
they're really good.
I loved the last season.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So before we get started here, I say we just do a little tiny wrap up because Aaron and I definitely have just not talked about Supernatural, even though we've all watched it.
yeah, for sure.
I was just missing my partner.
We talked a little bit with some stuff, but like the first 5 seasons, I loved.
The first 5 seasons were meant to be the show.
That was it. It was gonna
That
be done.
was the Lucifer saga,
And it was
right?
so good. And I think it
Yes.
would have been awesome if they ended there. But I'm glad, but also sometimes not glad that they kept going because some of the seasons were just kind of there. You know what I mean?
I could see being a person watching week to week why they might be like, it doesn't have the special. But as a person that just kind of
Binged it?
plowed through them, I didn't really notice the bad stuff. The Leviathans, I wish, like when they said Leviathan, and then they're like, oh, this is gonna be fucking awesome,
Like,
and then they're just giant mouths,
Yeah.
which most of the monsters are
Yeah.
just mouths. There's weird teeth or something, If I have to give one complaint, and it's not even like season 6, 7 or whatever, one complaint, it is they will introduce a concept so fucking amazing, and they introduce it so, like Raphael the Archangel came as a hurricane. He had lightning wings, and then they fight each other with knives now.
yeah.
Like Castiel, when he first shows I am an angel, that thing.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he burned out the eyes of the psychic because she couldn't perceive her true form.
Yeah.
And now he has like that girl's dad's body.
True, yeah.
Like
yeah.
so, there's a little bit of a dumbing down because they just can't make up for their grandiose promise of this is fucking awesome. But now it's kind of like, well, whatever. But last season I felt like kind of eliminated that.
The one thing I liked, because I kind of fell out of it a little bit, is why I was behind by like 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, I'll watch this again sometime, but I want to watch other stuff now. But I would say the last 2 seasons, the brothers have seemed more together,
Unified.
than anything. And that's what I really
Yes.
liked, because it would always seem like
Sam has no soul.
Yeah, it was like-
Dean has the mark. He's a demon.
Yeah.
He has the mark of Cain.
Yeah, but it would be like he had the mark of Cain, but instead of it being like Dean has a tummy ache, right?
Yeah.
And Sam's like, dude, are you okay? Is your stomach hurting? He's like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine, Sammy.
Dean, I don't.
I'm fine. And that's what it'd be. Now it'd be like, yeah, it hurts. Can I give
Hey, lay off, man.
Get a
Yeah.
Pepto-Bismol. You know,
Yeah.
but now, that's how it's been.
Yeah.
I like that. I
I
like
do
not
like that
having
as
just
well.
the random lies just
Yeah.
because, well, we got to protect each other.
Yes.
Well, protect each other by telling each other what's going on.
Yeah.
And you can work together to defeat whatever it is.
Yes.
So even though he's had the mark of Cain too recently, that he was also started to like, Sam, I need your help. I can't do this on my own, and I liked it. It was good. Like they took away, and the whole Crowley stuff is like, I so badly want him to almost be a part of the team. You know what I mean?
That is why I was so. This was the part when you came up to me in my driveway. I was watching on my phone on a smoke break, and I was watching them gathering the team to take on the darkness.
Yeah.
And I was like, they got Crowley, and they got this, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, we got to do some stuff. And I'm like, shit. I'm like, Aaron, I'm like 3 minutes away from this episode being done. Fuck off.
And that was such a good episode. That was the second to
Yes.
last episode. It was so
Yeah.
good. I loved it.
You know-
I loved the witches thing.
Yeah.
And then they get another
Coven.
smite.
Yes.
And then I also loved just all the shadows and whatever, the smoke of the demons just coming around.
Yeah.
And by the time she got in there, she looked like she'd been fucked up.
Yeah. And we have to mention, like, God finally appeared on this show, and he was Chuck,
And
which I love.
He'd shown before.
Yeah, he was the prophet Chuck, which we knew that there was something up with him because he just did that pop out of existence.
Well,
and
yeah, I
whatever.
was really curious what was going on with him because he just vanished.
It's
and
very
then-
dogma. It's very God became a skee-ball player and went into a coma in dogma.
Kinda,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah. But then, like, they had that play episode,
Yeah.
which I always enjoy whenever they have those little parody of supernaturals
Yes.
and stuff. And I liked how, like, he's like, why are they standing so close together?
It had slash fiction in it.
It was so funny.
It was so meta, yeah.
But then Chuck just showed up. I'm like, what? Where's
Yeah.
he been? So it was neat. I'm just like, nuh-uh.
Yeah.
And I loved, like, Metatron meeting him in the bar. And then I'm just watching, like, who is that? I'm like, his cup says world's greatest dad. Why does his cup say world's greatest dad?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
No, that was awesome. And the storyline, the story arc for God was believable to me,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
I loved it. I loved that he was not a perfect character, you know?
Mhm.
It's so easy to make him a perfect character like, you know, Morgan Freeman and Bruce Almighty,
Bruce Almighty,
you know?
yeah.
No, he's a flawed character. He's ashamed. He's wrong. I love that he's wrong, you know?
They made me worry that, are they going to turn God into a villain whenever the darkness is there?
Yeah.
And she was like, it wasn't just because I was going to attack your people. It's,
Mhm.
You made them because you wanted to be better than people. You
Yeah.
wanted something below you.
Yes.
And I'm like, they're putting a they're putting a shadow on him. And I was
Mhm.
like, is he going to be somehow of a villain or anything?
Yeah.
But I'm glad the way they went.
No, it was great.
I loved it.
We also have to make sure we separate our opinions of the show versus, like, people's actual beliefs. These are fictional characters. That's a fictional God, you know?
Mhm.
But regardless if you believe in God or not, it shouldn't, like, affect how you feel about a television show, you
yeah.
know? But I do gotta say, I love the Amora. Is that her name?
Amara.
Amara. I love the darkness idea because God split the darkness, you know, the water and the air, and that was the darkness. And then he said, let there be light. So that, like, creating a villain from the first passage of Genesis was awesome. I loved that.
Brilliant.
And, you know, it kind of fits with the idea, like, let me make man in the image of us. You know, because God back then, the words was a plural, you know. Some say because he is so great, you know, others say that the ancient Jews were polytheistic, you know.
Yeah.
But still, I like the idea that there are two of them.
yeah.
No, the two of
Yes,
you
there are.
automatically said the two of them in like that accent.
I said it because I wanted you to say it. I knew that you would.
I also like the fact that there's the yin to the yang.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
And it completes everything.
The thing
So
I like
far.
the best is that after season 5, I started getting into a point where I'm like, what's worse than Lucifer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
I was
mean?
gonna say
It's
that
Like, how do you beat this?
And then they go on to like the Leviathans, and
Yeah.
they went on to like Abaddon and different
Mhm.
things like that. And I'm like, but we fought Lucifer. Why
Yeah.
are these a problem? Why you gotta have something special to fight?
And then
this
you
stuff?
have God in the darkness.
Then when you get to there, I'm like, oh, God, the darkness was the sister of God.
Yeah.
That makes sense why she should be.
Yes.
You got to team up with Lucifer and all these
Well,
people to be able to fight him.
So what happens this season is what you're pretty much saying.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's
Now-
the answer of what's more worse than Lucifer. Lucifer is now loose upon the earth. He's out of the cage still.
Well, he's just gone. Yeah.
Somewhere.
Where is he?
So
Um,
I'm assuming some Lucifer stuff this season.
Which, thank God, because that means we got Castiel back.
I will say, not last season, but the season before, I also enjoyed because it for the most part, it wasn't a story of like we got to kill this big bad villain.
Yeah.
It was a story of like saving Dean, and it was still, you know, it's important for them.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like if we don't do this, the world's gonna be destroyed.
I gotta say, I'm upset they killed Death.
I
Yes.
was too. Yeah.
I'm like,
Death is like the best character on the show because whenever, I don't know when it was, but when he had that monologue where he was like, he's talking about God and he's like, we don't know which one came first, me or him, but one day I'll reap him too. That was so fucking awesome. And the fact that he went out just because
They
the
stabbed him
scythe.
with his scythe.
I was like, damn it. He's supposed to, like, I thought he should be the most powerful there is.
Yeah.
He actually is more powerful than God,
Yeah.
but he wasn't. To be fair, he's only a horseman of the apocalypse, but still, man.
Yeah, he was awesome. I love him.
Remember that one? I'm just going crazy with this fucking character, but that shot. It's like an opening of a episode. I'm not sure what it was, but it was "Oh Death," and it's playing as he's walking, and some guy just bumps into him, and he just looks at him. It's "Oh Death."
Didn't he start dying or something?
Yeah, he died.
Okay.
But now we have Billy kind of starting to fill in those.
Yeah, she's not
Yeah.
as cool as Death.
No, but she's still pretty epic. I
Isn't
like her.
She's fucking foxy, man.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I gotta
too.
say, that guy's cool, but she is equally as foxy.
Is that thing still a thing with if they die, they're going to be sent to the emptiness? Because the last episode, we had Sam get shot.
That's what she said. Yeah.
And then we also had Dean seeing the mother?
We had a gift from Amara.
Yeah, she was like, I'm going to give you something you've always wanted.
To me, is resurrection.
That's what I was thinking, but I'm not sure.
Like, which to me, doesn't that, we were making up some season 1 stuff with Calvin. Didn't she destroy her spirit to negate the poltergeist in their
Yeah,
house?
something like
But I
that.
guess if anybody's going to come back from that, a literal god can do it, right? They can make that happen.
Yeah.
True.
I wonder if she has memory of that. We have no idea. The third Winchester brother, which they don't talk about,
Not really. Like
but
Adam
Michael
or Alex or something like that, right?
Yeah, but Michael is in his body. He's in the cage, right?
I thought so.
Like, is their third like we didn't see him when we went to the cage, but are they just like, fuck it?
I mean, now, if anything, they should go get him out.
True. I mean, Lucifer's already out, so
Yeah, there's no reason
There
not to
shouldn't
just go,
be-
hey,
The
Lucifer.
only thing that's in there is just Michael in the corner, rocking back and forth.
Were you mad at Castiel for just being like, yes?
No. You know why? I was, but
You
I
wanted
also
Lucifer out,
wasn't
didn't you?
because I love. I can't say this. I love Lucifer. I love his actions. Castiel, the actor that played him, did a perfect
Awesome.
job.
Of going back and forth and stuff?
Yeah.
like as soon as he turned into Lucifer and started talking
Yeah.
as Lucifer, I'm like, holy shit, that sounds like Aaron.
Like,
What?
I don't know if you guys ever seen French. Spoiler for French. There's a character. The main character is a female actress, right? And at one point, I don't think she's possessed, but the spirit of Leonard Nimoy is in her. Like, he's a character in the show,
Okay.
and his spirit is in her, and she channels Leonard Nimoy to the point where I'm looking at her, I'm like, I know that's not Leonard Nimoy, but she is so fucking perfect that it's doing it. It's the
Yeah.
same thing Cass did with Lucifer.
Yeah. I loved whenever he was, like, faking, like, Castiel whenever the submarine episode was on. And he's like, why bother? And then
Yeah.
he, like, just went into, like, hi, Sammy.
Yeah.
like, his, like, it was just, I
Yeah.
loved it. It was awesome.
I'm so excited that we still have Rowena. I love Rowena.
Do you love Rowena? I don't like
I
Rowena.
love Rowena.
She's just so... I think she's cool. I hate how bouncy she is of just, like, whatever's going to benefit her right then.
Yeah,
Where, like, I guess Crowley's the same way.
Yeah.
true.
But he seems to have more of an honor to him.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, Rowena, I thought legit was betraying God when she went out there and summoned the
Amara.
darkness. I was like, she's legit just betraying.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, it's a trap. Okay. All right. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I get
I
you.
just love the reaction, whatever, the relationship between Crowley and Rowena. Like,
it's fun, yeah.
It's fun.
Fergus.
Farragus.
Farragus. Oh my gosh.
Farragus.
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 The thing about Rowena is, like, every time she's up to something, I just, like, keep thinking, I don't want this, So it makes me not like her as a character.
Mhm.
But I will say,
She's
there are
not shit.
moments where it's just fun, So I'm split on her still. I wonder if we're gonna keep her in the show. I assume.
Dude,
She's the last
I was like,
witch.
oh, good. She's dead.
Yeah.
Whenever Lucifer was like, you're the only one that can close the cage. She's like, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
you idiot.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she wasn't. She had a safeguard in her thigh.
Yeah.
Last
Those
thing to
guys.
talk about is there's a British version of the Men in Letters that's here to
Yeah.
fuck shit up.
Dude, whenever I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
Why are they showing us this blonde chick or whatever? And then they went to that like basement
Mhm.
and she pushed the thing. I'm like, is that the Men in Letters symbol?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, why is she hunting wanted posters of Dean and stuff? What's going on?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, they stopped everything. Everything should be good now. Why hunt them now?
Yeah.
Everything's fixed.
Wow, that was a really long intro,
Sorry.
but we had to because we just talked about what
11
culminates to
seasons.
11 seasons of stuff. So we're caught up. Calvin is not. We'll probably jump back in with like a catch up of Calvin, or even like have him watch season 1. We'll have him do the finale or something like that, and then we'll catch him up. Maybe he can jump on sometime. But we're gonna do that because that was a huge commitment. Some people say like it's gonna take you forever to finish Avatar. It's like no, it's gonna take us forever to finish Avatar.
Yeah,
and we wanted to watch this. We are.
Yes.
We're gonna watch it now.
Right now?
CW.
Right now. Someone hit a button.
CW.
Hit a button. This one. I wanna watch it. Everyone's dead.
Oh, the Banshee episode?
Yeah, you might want to move them out. Oh, I forgot about Metatron dying too.
Dude, that shot with Lucifer in the eyes.
Dude, I love the smile of Lucifer and the smile Cass does as Lucifer.
Yep. I was so worried he was gonna die.
Yeah, I was
know,
too.
right?
Dude, they're doing a good job of kind of covering, like, here's basically what happened.
Like, he's not dead, right? He got shot, but
I don't know. He got cut. We never saw.
we never saw him get
We
shot.
never saw. I mean, she doesn't look like a ghost there, does she?
No, she's alive.
She's gonna stab you. She's a hunter.
Yeah. Does she have the memories of being a ghost?
Who the hell are you?
I don't think so.
No. My Dean is 4 years old.
Wow. Straight back from...
I was.
Oh.
You bumped into a big marine and knocked him flat on his ass.
This is gonna be a
Oh,
freaking
aliens?
game.
Aliens!
Aliens are.
Aliens are coming!
They haven't tackled that. Except for the
haven't.
trickster one time, right?
Yeah. Oh! Oh!
Those human
Lucifer,
feet.
Lucifer. Oh,
Castiel.
He's gonna leave him in the middle of the road.
Galaxy Defenders.
You can just leave him in the middle of the road in the dark.
He's touched by an angel.
Be dead.
Wrong show, Eric.
Doesn't Cass have his grace back? Isn't he an angel?
Yep.
Can he just teleport back?
He lost the
Oh.
angels. The angels have lost their
Powers?
angel Wi-Fi or whatever it was.
What are you, a 14-year-old girl now? I mean, not right now. I possessed one once, but it didn't work out. About how Julie's with Craig Castle now, even though he's total bae, but she's like a busted bitch on ice.
Whew.
I
What
love
great
it.
casting.
But Mummy will be home soon.
This is the nice walls.
I miss you too. I love you. Doesn't matter.
Just wondering how far I'm going to walk back to town after I kill you.
We knew all about Lucifer, the angels falling.
Then where were you?
Yeah.
That question.
I've been tortured by the devil himself. So, a cold shower? That's your play? Screw you.
What's going on?
Just constant cold water, I guess.
We'll leave bruising on his scalp and his neck and back.
You live here?
He was in hell.
Yeah, well, we're not on the road.
It's warm there.
He was in the
So,
cage.
So it's warm there too.
I read a letter.
Cass gonna show up.
Welcome back, Mom. Get killed in this.
They're still
empty
warded,
room.
aren't they? They're still warded, isn't it?
He can walk in again.
Use it for a jump scare.
Cassia.
Oh, she's gonna shoot Cass.
Who are you, and where is Sam?
Hands, now.
Whoa, 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 whoa! It's okay, it's okay. He's a friend, right? Hey, Cass. Hey, okay. No, I'm an angel.
Come again?
Angel. Capital A, you know, wings, harp. No, I don't have a harp.
Oh, she's still beautiful.
She hasn't
Oh, yeah,
experienced
she is.
grief for her husband, has she? Dude, that episode inside the car was amazing.
I liked it.
She's thinking about John, right?
What has been ordered? The moment a monster steps foot in Britain. We know about it. Within 20 minutes, he's been picked up.
Oh, so kill them before they commit a crime? Is that what they're saying?
And within 40.
Well, it must be nice to
There
have a whole
hasn't been a
crew.
monster-related death in Britain since 1965 because we are good at our job.
Was Lucifer in Britain? Were Leviathans in Britain? Was Amara in Britain?
I know you were always a lost cause,
Didn't do
Sam,
shit.
but I'm hoping there are other hunters we can work with.
First he was hot.
Dang it.
Or cold, now he's hot.
He's always been hot. No, not his face. Just not his face or his hair.
You're gonna make me do this.
Oh!
Ow, but I can live with that.
Hammers.
Sam will remember that.
His mind.
It's a big
You
needle.
break his mind.
Doesn't it go into his head?
Sure.
Like in the eye. Like right there. The probably just throw it like a dart.
Thank you.
Pie looks delicious.
I'm so glad you joined us.
Oh. What the? Bandaged him up and released him.
Oh, they undid it?
Had to. They're messing with his mind. It's gonna be a trick.
Well, aren't you
Yeah,
glad you
that's-
missed that?
That's where they threw it.
It's like Saw.
Yeah.
Do you want to play a game?
Let's head back to the bunker and put a trace on
Oh!
Fuck.
Oh,
Dude, they
goes
just
his
killed his mom
mom.
again.
Into season 1.
it. Jessica.
Yeah, his girlfriend from season 1.
Oh,
Oh.
really?
You should be more careful with your location services on your phone.
Angel.
Please don't.
Don't mess up his pretty face.
Oh.
No.
Cass is just chilling.
Ooh.
He should be able to throw her around with his psychic abilities. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, no. In season 5, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dean. Oh, careful, Cass. Ah, dang. Oh. Come on. Come on, Mary.
You know what they say. Good things come to those.
Oh, jeez.
Mary.
Thanks, Mom.
No. No. Shit.
That's a trick.
There's blood.
Where-
Where's the blood coming
He
from?
could have cut
His
off
hand?
Maybe he's dead. Alright, he's dead. Alright. He's dead.
Fuck you.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. Well, now, bitch. Moose. Moose.
He's choked out with one hand.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not one.
Oh.
Grab her. Grab her.
Why don't you take that thing?
Ah! Here comes again. No, where'd it go?
At least she took her shoes off. That would have really sucked.
Damn it.
So close. Damn it, Sam.
How many of you are there?
Now it's hidden. No one will find it. Oh, there you go. Angel power.
This does not look suspicious.
Dude, I ripped that camera down.
Yeah, right?
Just shit, no vision of anything.
Pissing shitting all over the place.
Yeah.
Come get me now! Salt line like around the corner, or just shit line. You have to cross it. Make it
Just
words.
poop on every step.
Yeah.
Poop words.
Can't you just pray to Cass?
They've done it before, haven't they?
Yeah, but maybe. For some reason, I keep thinking there's like a Cass angel communication just thing that doesn't work anymore. Okay. Damn it, they didn't end with a. The baby, you know, they always do that.
They don't always do it anymore.
Almost always. Okay. Not as strong as I felt like some of the other stuff that we've seen this season so far
Last
as
season.
it premieres.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to come back from the greatness it
Oh my
achieved. I feel
gosh.
like, you know. I'm not gonna say I loved it just because I just don't like the British men of letters right now.
The British men and letters thing.
I feel like their justification for not being involved is ridiculous.
It's like we're better.
Like she said, like the old man wants us to stay out of it. It's like the sun was going to
Die.
burn out.
Yeah.
What would cause you to get involved? I mean, you're so fucking awesome, yet you let the apocalypse happen.
Yeah.
The Leviathans.
You ignored Lucifer and all of his
Yeah.
apocalypse stuff. You ignored the Leviathans entirely.
Yeah.
You didn't come to help with the darkness at all.
Yeah.
Like, when are you going to step in? You step in
Yeah.
now after they've solved all the issues, but they're the issue.
And America sucks so bad because there's only 2 of you helping it.
I don't enjoy when to make a new character seem awesome, you have to dumb down your other characters. Like, well, first of all, I mean, it still stands. The angels depowering, like demons never throw people around with their mind anymore.
Not really.
That was all they did. All of them were such a threat, and now they're just lackeys that say funny things and get stabbed, you know? I don't love that part. I wish that we would have a threat with just a regular demon, but we don't. And because of that, we also don't have a threat with an angel.
Yeah, not anymore. But at the same time now, like, everybody just has angel blades.
Yeah,
Remember
well,
before when, like, demons didn't have those?
well, they just had the one. They had the one demonic blade. That was cool. Remember?
You mean Sam and Dean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a blade that would kill
Oh, yeah.
demons.
I think it was
And
specifically the blade they were holding right there in this pops.
Eh.
And then they had the
Probably.
Colt, right?
And they had the cold that could kill
Yeah.
demons like that. And then the angels came, and
Yeah.
now even demons have angel blades.
Yeah.
Like it always just slides down from there.
Well, you know, that I don't really mind that so much just because angels were not interfering with Earth until
the falling.
Sam died, right? Like, I'm assuming because God was a prophet, his hero that he was writing his book of was supposed to stop the apocalypse. Things weren't going well, so maybe he like had like a note or something like, "Hey, get the Winchesters." Remember, because they were gonna die, and then they showed up in an airplane, and they thought God did that, right? But they were about it was a long time ago, but they were gonna die, and then they just appeared in an airplane the next episode. And
it never really got explained?
Apparently it would no. Well, they said it was God. Castiel said God saved you, right? That's the only time he's ever done anything.
Yeah.
So the Winchesters are vital
Well,
to what
he's rebuilt Castiel as well.
that as well. Ass butt. That part, yeah.
So there's been some things like that that's happened. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I just because of the dumbing down of of Castiel, like when Castiel was introduced, you know, he came with the storm. They were firing guns and shotguns into him.
Nothing mattered.
Nothing did anything.
Yeah, the wind
but
that showed up.
he gets punched
He's
all
like,
the
"Ow."
time.
This one I think
like
was
Dean beat him up last time.
I think this one I think was because of the warding on
Sure.
those, but still.
Well, that and he was carrying Lucifer. Lucifer's an archangel.
Yeah.
So his meat suit right now is just barely hanging on.
Yeah.
So right now, Cass is damaged.
I mean,
But also,
because Cass was the original vessel body was obliterated, and then God created that body for him, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what it was?
Yeah, Jimmy's in heaven.
Yeah.
But
Yes, Lucifer blew
Wait.
up Castiel,
With
didn't he?
the mom.
Right? Didn't Lucifer like blow up Castiel, and then he
Yes.
snapped Bobby's neck?
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know the results of God and Amara, just taking off. Like,
I think they just went wherever God was.
but
Yeah,
all
but
this
are the
time.
angels back
But-
to normal and everything now? Is that
yeah,
what you mean?
is it
Yeah, we
still
don't
the
know
same
anything.
power? Like, maybe that's why.
I mean, they're back in
I
heaven
guess.
now. They're not cast out
Yeah.
of heaven anymore, but like they got back to heaven without God being there.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand why they're doing it because it's so hard to write the angels and the demons into a corner because they can pretty much do anything. I would compare it more to Peter Petrelli from Heroes. He became God level when he had all his powers. And like, well, I don't know how to write this, so I'm just going to dumb him down. You know? The fans don't want to see that. Or at least I don't want to see that. I think it's lazy writing to me. But getting past that, when you compare that or when you compound that with these new Men of Letters characters,
Mm-hmm.
it feels like a cheap way to make them a threat to me.
Yeah.
So I just don't love it.
Except
I mean,
for-
and to be fair, the Winchesters are very, very lucky. A lot of the times that they get out of their stuff, like they still are, they can still be threatened by ghosts. I get that. And these girls are these Men of Letters, right? But I don't know. I didn't love it like I felt like I should have maybe.
Yeah.
But I think it's because of my problem with the angel and demon dumbed down they've done.
I get you. So they just have like an old man council then that prevented them from doing anything?
They said did they say council?
Well, I don't know. I think they said
The old men.
Old man.
So I just picture the
I
old
thought
man
I
as
said
like
old
a
man.
council of some sorts or
Okay.
something that dictates what they do, maybe.
Sure. How do you feel about the British men of letters? How they ward like every port and airplane, like there's no monsters in England.
And then they don't stand a chance. Like
It's a cool idea, but like not all monsters are bad. We've learned that.
Dean have let a couple of werewolves go.
Yeah.
What was her name? Like, Tori or something.
I don't know.
The blonde one.
There was the blonde one that was in like that weird like POV,
Yeah.
and then she came back again like
With her
last
sister.
season. And then there was is it Alex who's living with Jodie,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
who was a vampire, and they got
Well,
her.
she
She's
wasn't
not a vampire.
She was a vampire
Slave?
bait.
Yeah.
They
girl
ate
bait, yeah.
from her and stuff, but they
Yeah.
never made her drink the blood and whatnot.
And they called him a familiar.
Maybe.
Vampire
That
familiar.
sounds familiar.
Yeah.
But no, they've had
Sorry.
some that have helped or
Yeah.
been good or.
So even there, I'm not like, okay, so you guys haven't done shit, and you're potentially killing things that don't deserve it. Even though, yeah, monsters are evil. I get that. But we know that like, early in this series, there was no good. There was no God. There was no angels. It was just evil.
Yeah.
And now we know that's not the case.
With Freaks of the Weeks
Yeah.
and like
So I don't even love that. Even though, yeah, it's probably pretty effective.
Yeah, I'm sure. They say they haven't had a death from a monster since 1960 something. Is that what they
If
say?
that's the case, though, and this is how they're doing it, is that they ward them and then they capture 'em. I mean, I wonder if they are less experienced fighting monsters then.
oh, good point.
Like that chick is just a badass fighter just 'cause, and she can take out Dean and Castiel. But
They know how to kill them, but not
yeah,
how to
but
fight them.
have they been in the circumstances that Dean has been in? Dean's a pretty good fucking fighter.
Yeah.
He took out that special forces guy 2 seasons ago during the demon thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, he was a
Of course.
demon during one of them.
Yeah.
And the next one, I think he.
But he still fought though.
He still had a good fight.
Yeah.
But I
And
mean,
the fight with Cain, that was amazing. I mean,
true.
granted, he had the mark of Cain.
Mm.
That's still him.
it was still a good fight.
You know?
But Dean is weak right now. He just had a freaking bomb in his chest.
That's true.
Like, I mean, everyone right now is pretty much
Yeah.
bare minimum. Like, we're struggling.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, Sam's shot in the leg. Sam's still devastated because he thinks Dean is dead. Like,
Yeah.
there's no will behind
Yeah.
Sam. Dean is just,
Mhm.
struggling. He
That's
just
one
got
reason-
his mom back. Doesn't know if he should be happy or sad about this.
It's one reason why I thought Sam might have actually killed himself. He's like, well, Dean's already dead. I don't need to tell these people anything.
Yeah.
I'll just kill myself.
I enjoyed him being smart there, not being smart by disarming the person he just choked out, but that's fine. I loved Mary Winchester. One of the reasons is that they didn't do what I was afraid they were going to do, and then just not tell her that I'm your son. Like, oh, I don't know who you are, I'll help you, and then we have that for like 3 or 4 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So glad they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of hoping they bring back Gabriel. We mentioned about Trickster.
Oh my gosh. that'd
But
be
like, there's been kind of a
awesome.
limbo state where people have like, well, maybe he's still alive, maybe he's not.
I thought he was obliterated.
He went
But-
to fight. What was it? What was the last time we saw him?
I can't
He was
remember.
obliterated, but then he came back and talked to Castiel through the porn site or whatever.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Wasn't that a Metatron trick though?
I don't know. Yeah, I think
May
it
have
was.
been a Metatron trick.
But there was a time when he died and he sacrificed himself to save the Winchesters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've always been like, they never really showed that he just died. And I was like, maybe he could still live. Because I
Yeah.
love that character. He was so much fun.
Yes.
And I love that, like, he's a trickster, but he
Yeah.
wasn't a trickster. He was just
No,
an angel
I
who was just
agree.
liking to screw around.
I don't have kids, but how would you guys feel if one day you just appear in a random field and your children are 30?
Oh.
Like, wouldn't you have a stronger
I didn't
reaction?
think he was gonna ask.
And one day, Lucifer decided
No.
to hop on one of your children and blow his eyes out.
I mean that, like, you've missed your child's lives.
Yeah.
I would not want to come back to that.
Like, what?
But-
Yeah, you wouldn't want it, but, like, she took that, I won't say well, but, like, a lot more than I would imagine a mother would have. Like, Dean was a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
And then, or 4. Sam was a baby.
Yep.
She hasn't met Sam yet, obviously, but I kind of hope we get maybe now that the shock is worn off.
Mhm.
Like her husband's gone.
Yeah.
Like she had the perfect life, and then the next day, pretty much for her,
She just woke
it's
up with
100% gone.
different.
But they kind of had it. I liked her, like, giving that smirk at the back of the seat. That was cool.
Yeah.
But I wonder, like, does it fit within how a normal person would react to what just happened?
Like,
I
if I
mean,
woke up
she
tomorrow,
knows this shit happens, I guess. So
if I woke
maybe,
up tomorrow with like Leon and them being in their 30s and Melanie's dead, and
Yeah.
would I have like, would I go into mourning? Would I?
You'd
be
celebrate.
freaked out? Would I be? I don't know.
Let's
what
play
I would
games,
do.
guys.
I don't know what I would do.
It'd be like,
It'd be weird because in one
Yeah.
sense, like, there's time has passed, but
Yeah.
time hasn't really passed for me.
true. But everything that you loved is gone.
Yeah, or different, or changed, or
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. I feel like it'd be. I don't know. I mean, I feel like for the most part, her here, she didn't say a whole lot. She was just trying to absorb.
Yeah,
everything,
it could be a
figure
matter of
things
she's
out,
in
you know?
shock.
She's just like,
Could also be a matter of, like she said, like, I've heard people coming back from the dead, or I know that all this stuff exists, and maybe she's more better equipped than the average person. But I was just kind of expecting a little more grief there.
Yeah.
I mean, she was like when she heard that John was dead, and she's like, I love John, but it wasn't like I don't know. I just felt like I didn't feel the grief there.
Yeah.
Grief usually is equal to the amount of love you have for something. So I don't
Of
know.
course, is she fully back?
I think so. I don't think Amara would.
bring back like a soulless, just a body, or
Yeah.
something like that.
We've
We've
seen
seen
a
that
body
before.
without a soul before with Sam, so I think that she's just back. She has memory of the ghost. I was glad they answered that. I don't know.
That, and I mean, her parents were hunters, so
Yeah.
she does kind of, I guess, accept. I think she's
yeah,
just accepting
that could be one of the
all
reasons.
this.
Yeah. What's
It's
some other
a-
stuff?
It's a weird step to bring her back, I think, but
Yeah.
I'm wondering where they're gonna go with it.
Like, why?
I just imagine I don't think they're going to even attempt to try to go more epic than God versus her sister. What they have to do is they have to become more personal stories, right? That's why I'm a little more sensitive to if it's a personal story. Personally, I would be much more upset,
Yeah.
than she seems.
Well, that's why I liked 2 seasons ago with Margaret Kane. It seemed more personal story
Yeah.
rather than things are going crazy.
Yeah.
We have to do something.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of we gotta save Dean. They're getting close, and I like that. So if they do that with this one, that's fine. It's more of a personal story,
Mm-hmm.
and it might almost become a war that's more of a, the hunters. If they know all their hunter friends, maybe it's gonna be like a hunter versus the men of letters from the UK, and they're trying to start
Yeah.
a new revolution.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I get you. I mean, that wouldn't be the route I would want to go, but if they can make it compelling and fun, I'm there.
I like Cass. I've been dreading when they kill him
Yeah.
because I feel like at some point I feel like it's gonna have to happen.
Oh, I hope not.
I don't know, but
I don't know. I don't know where the end is in sight for Supernatural. I mean, if we made it to 12, it's not like, well, let's stop here.
yeah,
You know?
I know what you mean.
Maybe
But
13 might be a kind of a fun,
there's-
superstitious number.
There's
in
no way Supernatural could go without having Sam and Dean,
True.
right?
I agree.
So they've had to kill off everyone around them
Yeah.
slowly.
Yes, like Bobby.
Bobby.
So I'm just
But
like,
they keep bringing them back. Like, we just
Yeah.
saw
For
Bobby
cameo
like
stuff,
2
yeah.
episodes
it was
ago
cool.
or
Last
something.
season I liked having the Bobby stuff where they had to use him for the heaven thing, and then they also had that little flashback one
Mm-hmm.
where they were trying to fight that
That one was amazing, and they almost met in the
in like
house
the,
outside of
Yeah.
Space and Time.
yeah.
The Soul Eaters.
That I actually teared up at that one.
That one was really
Yeah.
cool. I liked it a lot. So there's been some really cool episodes. So I'm excited to see
There's
what
been
happens.
some cool stuff.
What happens this season and what they do.
There's been
And-
some weird stuff,
Yeah.
like Crowley being in that woman and then going on an orgy.
yeah.
Like Crowley was getting pounded. And
You
loved it.
waited until after the orgy to call me for help.
As the,
I thought it
as
was
the
weird.
girl with the 2 guys,
I thought it was weird. Yeah.
but it was funny.
I was just like, because he had like that crowbar or whatever it was,
Yep.
and then he's like, "Well, honey, da da da." He's like, "Oh no, the car's fine.
Yeah,
Go on."
yeah,
I'm like, what?
yeah.
That's all I got right now too. I'm excited to see where this goes. We don't have Q&As for this because no one knew we were doing this.
It was a surprise.
So if you guys want to drop in Q&As for next week's episode, make sure you guys put in a hashtag. We're gonna do SPN Q&A.
Yep.
That way you have to spell the whole Supernatural thing.
Not ESPN, because they don't know shit about sports.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
ESPN Ocho.
Yeah.
Also, make sure you guys are tagging Blind Wave Prod with the hashtag.
Yes.
Do we want to poll for this?
Poll for this episode.
Women's poll.
Women's poll.
Yeah, women's poll.
What is it?
Who's hotter?
Oh.
What?
So of the three. Okay.
Of the three.
What kind of woman am I? I am a Dean girl.
You like the bad boys?
I like Dean. Yeah, I'm gonna ship myself with that and cast off. I don't know. It's cast off.
Cast off with Castiel.
Yeah. What kind of girl are you?
I don't know.
Which one would you like to have
Yeah. Stop.
a good time with? If you were Crowley and went into
A woman's
a
body.
woman's body,
Or a gay man's body.
and that's a
I don't know. I'd probably go with Sam or Cass, but I don't know which one.
Why
What?
not Dean? He just automatically.
I don't like Dean. He'd be too rough.
maybe. Yeah.
Yes, Cass would take it nice and gentle.
I'll go with Sam.
Okay.
Sam's a huge freaking giant. I think anything with that would be pretty
Yeah,
rough.
but we could talk about computers and stuff. And
That sounds like a hypothetical for Aaron, but I think what everybody's waiting for is Melanie's answer while her husband sits beside her.
Barry Allen.
Yo! Fastest man alive.
That's not what
All
she
right,
says.
so of the three, which one would you say?
Which one?
I have to agree with my husband on this.
Sam?
See?
We'll do Sam together. That sound
I have
okay?
the
And
taste
we're
in men and
we're
women.
we're caught up, guys.
Felicity and then Sam.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll have
okay.
our own
You guys are just having a good time.
Crowley orgy.
All right.
Well,
Aren't you glad we're caught up?
I guess we're caught up, and there's the poll. So you guys can go to
And hop on these boys'
patreon.com/blindwave
polls.
and let us know which one
Which
you
poll
like.
you like?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite? Or whatever this question was here. While you guys are here, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Go to the description box down below where you can find links to all of Blind Wave's social media and Twitch and Discord and everything. And make sure you guys come back here. and-
Blindwave.net.
Yeah, there's stuff there.
Shirts and things and mugs.
See? Until next time, I'm Aaron.
I'm Melanie.
My name is Castiel. I'm an angel of the Lord.
Shit, we're doomed.
Button!